Hi family, Rama Hetep Amen here. And today what I wanted to use the Ma'asah philosophy is to talk about this concept of destiny, free will, and fate. Destiny, or the concept of destiny, basically states that we are all born within this rhythm that defines our reality of success and failure. So this rhythm defines the subject that is governing our lives. In order for me to get my opportunity for success, in order for you to get your opportunity for success, in order for your paradigm of success to be omnipotent, in other words, it cannot be harmed or stopped by me or anybody else, or encroached upon by anybody else. It has to be organized in a way to where your life path objective, your decisions, your successes, your failures, all the things that you have to do to experience your success are relative to you and not subject of something else. So we call that destiny. So basically, destiny states that there's a subject that is governing your life. Now, most people will draw the wrong conclusion that the concept of destiny implies that there's no such thing as free will. But that is absolutely not the case. You have free will. You have the ability to act in any way that you want to, but you got to understand that your actions are subject to the subject governing your life. So let's look at a quick example. Let's say you're in the third period in school, and third period is governed by algebra. So algebra is the subject governing third period. So you have the free will to do whatever you want within that period. If you decide not to take your test, you don't have to take your test. If you decide to get all the answers wrong, you have the right and free will to do that. However, what is not subject to free will is your success or failure within algebra. So, in other words, you have the ability to apply your free will within the paradigm of algebra, but your outcomes are determined, are supported, are structured to support one way of functioning or acting. Okay? So, in other words, in algebra, if you don't get the answers on your test right, you fail. So the concept of free will takes place within destiny, which produces this concept of success or failure. So you have the free will to do whatever you want to, but that free will is taking place within a paradigm that is defining your success or failure. So success is going to define or support a specific action, and of course failure is going to support or define a specific action as well. So you do have free will, but that free will is taking place within a concept of destiny. The same is true about life. You have the free will to act in any way or make decisions in any way that you choose. However, your choices are functioning within a paradigm that is limiting your actions to a specific way to bring about a specific success. Ultimately, the goal of life is for us to gain the experience, start to develop an aptitude of our life experiences that we will eventually mature into, to where we'll be able to control our life success. Keep in mind, if algebra is governing the third period, then if you master algebra, you master the third period. The same is true in life. If you understand the subject that is governing your life, once you master the subject, you master life, because all of the circumstances in life are there to support the mastery of that particular subject. So fate is the outcomes of your free will taking place within this paradigm of destiny. So in other words, you have control over your fate because your decisions are related to this particular destiny that produces fate. So whatever actions that you execute in the third period for algebra produces your fate of poor grades, good grades, success, and all the paradigms of success happening within algebra. The same is true again about life. When you execute your free will within this concept of destiny, the outcome of that is what we call fate. So you have the ability to choose freely within this paradigm, but the outcomes of that choice, the success or failures of that choice, is what we call fate. So destiny is a paradigm, a pre-decided paradigm from which you are born into, a subject that is governing your life period. We get this period of time to express ourselves on this earth, and within that period, there's a subject governing that period. We call that destiny. You have the ability, free will, to make choices, any choice you want within that in that destiny, and that's your free will. But your fate is based upon how well your free will, your actions, your decisions relate to that particular subject. That subject is setting and requiring certain actions, certain execution of free will to bring about specific expressions of fate or success or failure. And again, the concept of destiny does not imply that you don't have free will. It just implies that your free will is taking place within a paradigm defining your fate.